been watching this police boat. It did a funny turn, but maybe it just drifted a bit. I don't know. No, I guess it is aiming for that side. So we're standing on an island, Île de la Cité. This is another island, Île Saint-Louis. There's Saint-Gervais Saint-Protais, beautiful church. And with the oldest organ in Paris. And there's Hôtel de Ville. Somebody left their breakfast there and couldn't be bothered going to the rubbish, which is right here. Hi again. You're not asleep. Did you have the key? Yeah, so the key was inside, thank goodness. So now I'm keeping it with me so that I have it. But I didn't find what she wanted though. So I love these stairs. They go down in the water and out of the water. Wonder how deep it is just there. Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to try. See if you can walk to the other one. Oh, it's beautiful this morning. It's just a really light ding dong. It's 9 o'clock. But I bet it's awfully tempted for someone who's drunk or something. I don't know. Tempting. It was the 9 a.m. bells at Hôtel de Ville. I didn't hear any other bells. I would have thought I'd hear the bells of Saint-Gervais. Maybe it's because they're repairing the bell tower. I don't know. They've been repairing something there forever. So what time is it for you? It must be like 1 a.m. or something. Hey JC, 3 a.m. Oh, okay. It's even worse. It's Hôtel de Ville. Good morning, Lenny. Oh, it's starting to rain. It was misty before, but now it's definitely raining on me. Rainy day in Paris, yeah. After lots of days of blue sky and heat, now we've got more typical temperatures. Just could sleep wide awake. Fair enough. It's exciting before a birthday. What else can I tell you? So we're on the, I was going to say we're on the left bank. We're not on the left bank. We're on an island, Île de la Cité. And that's the right bank, Hôtel de Ville City Hall. And down at the end there where you see the trees, that's the other island, Île Saint-Louis, that you have to cross another bridge to. There's a barge coming down Bayard, pretty big one. Is the water high? No, it's just normal, but it might get higher. Because you can see, I know I haven't got any zoom now with the new HAPS app, but you can see how there's moss down there, so it's pretty low. What was I going to say? It might be in a few days though. Someone was hanging out last night here and didn't clean up after themselves, and a gust of wind can put the plastic in the river, but I guess they don't care. Mercator is a barge I see often in the morning. One's coming through too. So these guys would have waited for the green light. That's why they're close together right now. No, it's not bad at all. It's very normal. It's a bit low actually. And if it keeps raining, it might come up. I wonder what works they're doing on this bridge. And there's the beautiful Tour Saint-Jacques. I haven't been up there since 2015, I think. Or maybe once since. So I'm well overdue a visit to show that. I think I've lost all my fitness since then because I had a few illnesses. Nothing serious, but we did do a number on my lungs. I need to get fit again so I can run up the stairs of Tour Saint-Jacques and show you. What's this funny plant? It's unusual. Gosh. No, I had a big bout of whooping cough, and then I had the first COVID, the nasty one, and then I had another COVID and another one. Yeah, it is Pan Am, but it's better than it was last night. So I think it might have just been the same infection that was just reminding me that it's still there and to go to sleep. All okay, yeah. Well, we've sort of gone back to normal now all of a sudden after, it's only been a week, after very, very long restrictions. Not quite normal, but almost normal. We still wear masks to any healthcare provider and, of course, in transport. So you must wear a mask on the train and in the metro. But, yeah, people are criticising that it was too soon because of the BA2. Cases on the rise here in Massachusetts, yes. And I think we're going to see that too. But I mean, I don't know, all we can hope is that it's less deadly, but still, I mean, at the beginning we would have acted stronger for the situation that we're in now, but I guess people get jaded, I don't know. We're funny beings, human beings, aren't we? I get it as I refuse to get vaccinated. Oh dear. Well, you know, it is peace of mind, in my personal opinion, for me. It is peace of mind that I knew that I wasn't, well, I knew that I was very unlikely to go to hospital. But still, the first time I had it before the vaccinations were out, it was no fun at all. And when you're in a big city, it's very hard to avoid, especially when when you've got a kid too in school. That's a symbol of Paris. There's a boat. They were talking about a fourth one. They said it was useless to get the fourth one as it really was created to treat the first. Yeah. So the whole thing was formulated for the initial form of COVID, but it's still effective, proven to be effective for serious cases, even with the two variants now. But yes, they're definitely able to push past, and you'll still get infected, but hopefully not go to hospital. He's 5.5. Pretty awesome, huh? Can't believe how lucky I am every day. The 50 and over, only for the fourth one. Okay. Well, yeah, they're not there yet here. They're only recommending a second booster for immunocompromised people of a serious form, I think. And they haven't necessarily decided that it's going to go to the general population. So when you were pregnant and walking from Periscope, yeah. I just shared a tweet today because it came up on my Facebook memories. They were saying, oh, Periscope is very addictive. It was in March 2015, so it was 7 years ago. And little did I know that December, no, hang on. Yeah, that December I found out I was pregnant. So when, oh yeah, so yeah, no, that I was going to be. Crazy. There's a pigeon courting another one. It was very addictive. There's nothing quite like that anymore, is there? Should I cross here and show you the beautiful view? There's loads of kids' field trips today. I've seen loads of classes with their teachers. I wonder if Leo has one. There's the police. They probably don't want me filming them. But there's a big, huge court trial going on here. It's the biggest one in all of French history. It's on its 120th day, 100 and more than that day. There's the oldest clock in Paris. The teacher's explaining to them. But how do they know what attentat means? But anyway, the teacher's explaining. that in November 2015 were the terrorist attacks. Several venues. She said just the Bataclan, but there's a lot more than that. I could be a teacher. And there it is. So this road is blocked off unless you're a lawyer. See the corner, the right bank, one of the two Châtelet theatres. I'm very lucky to live here, and the other Châtelet theatres. I'm very, very lucky to live here, and I never get enough of that. But me and Leo are in a studio, so we're in one room. So you walk in and you're in that one room. So the kitchen is at the feet of my bed. I can touch Leo's bed. The only separate room we have is a tiny bathroom. Well, it's not even a bathroom, it's a shower room, as they say in French, when there's no bath. And yeah, so there's no door to close. So now that he's 5, it's very much on my mind, and it's problematic because there's no way that I can pay for a one bedroom here on one salary. Even if I was on a very good salary, I still wouldn't be able to have it, and I definitely wouldn't be able to have my bedroom. So it's completely insane how anyone can afford it. So I'm very sad about that, and keeps me up at night, and I try to figure out what we must do, what we have to do. Yeah, I said must because I was reading your must, in case you're wondering why I was saying must. But yeah, so in Paris, in central Paris, it's impossible to rent. You would need, because you've got to prove that you earn 3 times the rent. What do they charge for a one bedroom? It's very expensive here in the US where I live. Yeah, I think it's a little bit less in Paris than it is in many American cities, but it depends because you probably get more space in the US as well, I reckon. Well, maybe not in New York. But yeah, I know that New York can be crazy high in the center. But in the center here, if I want a one bedroom, so I would sleep in the lounge, which would often be the kitchen because the kitchen would just be like a little open corner of the lounge. And it would be small, so I'm talking 33 meters squared, not a very spacious living room at all, with a corner for my bed. Then that would cost me about 1,300 minimum, more like 1,500 in the center. And so I would have to earn 3 times that net in the hand per month, which is crazy. Mind you, I think the salaries are lower here than the US, right? Even my town is about 2,000 plus a month. Mind you, it depends on the job, I'm sure. Yeah, 2,000 plus, it's insane. So you would have to earn 6,000. It'd be fine if you're a couple, but not even. I mean, you'd both have to have good jobs. And so, but if I want to go between the 12th and the 20th arrondissement, I would still get a tiny place, but there'd be a wall. I mean, that's the same, yeah, one bedroom, and I would pay more like 1,000 or 1,100. But there are some places that are around 900, but they're rare. So I've been looking at those, and it's more likely that I'd have to go to the suburbs. And if you go way out in the suburbs, for the price that I pay for my studio, you can get a 2 bedroom, but it will be way, way, way out. You have to go very far to get 2 bedrooms. Because they get them from students going to college who don't want to live in the dorms. They charge that because they get it. Oh, you mean like from their parents? That's insane. Ah, my head's suddenly hurting now that I'm thinking about this. Here's the beautiful Tour Saint-Jacques and the Châtelet Theatre where we were with my mum not long ago. And Leo stayed with his friend because we came to see the Kiev Ballet, the Kiev City Ballet from the city of Kiev, obviously in Ukraine. The younger part of the troupe happened to be in France anyway. They were on tour when the war broke out. And so they were stranded here, and they're now in residence for as long as they wish to in the theatre. And I think that they've set up their accommodation, but they're also going on tour in various places in France. Yep, and our property taxes off the charts. That's insane. Yeah, property taxes is crazy. It makes me not want to own any property or car or anything. The amount of money you pay, I don't have that kind of. I mean, it's hard enough to have savings and emergency funds, let alone having to upkeep something. That's insane. It's expensive here too, I think. And every few years, they have a duty for the historicness of, not a word, of Paris to upkeep the facade. So all the owners have to put in to pay for that, and they always cost a huge amount. So people say, oh, you're throwing your money out with rent, but I'd rather just see it as me earning less than money thrown out the window. Yeah, I'll never own anything. I'll never be able to pass anything to Leo. That's really bad, but that's reality. I don't know what future lies ahead for him. It's just very scary, really. All I can do is make sure he goes to good schools, and I don't know. It's very terrifying because I'm going to have to end up in some suburb, and I worry about who he's going to hang out with or what opportunities will be there. It's scary. If you want to buy just a tiny little 32 meter squared place, $500,000. Studio with a terrace. Oh. Okay, so it's a bit bigger than ours. That's where, because we're 28 and that's 35. 335,000. So you see, I'm not buying. Oh, rent. Okay. 22. Yeah, that's very cheap rent, but you only get 22 meters squared, so it's much smaller than our place. Look at that, 10 meters squared. Fancy living in 10 meters squared. You've barely got enough room to do a handstand. 460, let alone a cartwheel. 460 a month. Crazy. So this is what I would need for Leo, so that I can sleep in the lounge, and it would be 1,585. Isn't that crazy? Five rooms, 3,000. Yeah. My friend said, because I've got a friend who's a single mother, and she said, well, we said, I can't remember which of us first said it, but we were thinking, maybe we could, hi, good to see you, Aid, good morning, Hayden. So I was thinking, yeah, we could pool our resources, but that would not even get us a bedroom each, even if we put in a lot of rent. So I was just wrapping up, but it was a nice walk along the river. If you can watch the replay, there's an interesting smell. Here's something's cooking that's a bit unusual. It's my local boulangerie. Oh, my camera's all. I gotta clean that. Hold on. On my jeans. Sorry, not very professional. There we go. They've got nice apple juice from the farm, some jams, jellies in the US. Yummy, yeah. I just remembered I've not had breakfast again. I've been getting up late with the time change and with sleeping late. I need to nip that in the bud and turn off my phone early. So anyway, thank you for good company, guys. I have a lot of work to do, so I've got to go. I'm kind of happy that it's raining. We needed it. And see everyone soon. Thanks for your support. And if you're watching replay, the awards are very welcome. Thank you. Some of them are free. Most of them are free. You get them per times you log into the app. And I'm at 1,003. I'm at 130. Sorry, nothing like 1,000. 130, and I need 200 for the minimum to get a payout. And I'm also on Twitter Live and Heckle. Bye, everyone. They don't do the free coins anymore. Oh, well, how come I've got a big, huge store and I never bought them? I don't know. I've got a big store of them. So now you've got to do. Okay, so sorry, that was misinformation. It used to be free. Lots of things change with a new app. Yeah, so you now have to buy them. So sorry, ignore that, guys. Now I understand better what's going on. Bye all. I'll see you soon. And happy